Welcome to Rediscovering the Beatles. I'm Mark Morse. Today I thought we would do something a little different. I was working on another informational video for an EP, but then I decided, it's the weekend, let's do something a little fun. So I devised this little quiz. I'm calling it Level 1 Easy. Of course, easy is a relative term. I tried to make it a little challenging just so people who've known the Beatles for a long time and know a lot aren't completely bored. But I think most of these answers are fairly easy. And then if this works out well, I'll continue and make them harder and harder and harder. Let's go ahead and start with the first question. The first question is, what is Paul McCartney's middle name? What is Paul McCartney's middle name? I'll give you 5 seconds to think. Got it? Okay, Paul McCartney's middle name is Paul. Yes, you got it. His first name is James. His full name is James Paul McCartney. So his middle name is Paul. The second question is, what was the middle name given to John Lennon at birth? Did you get it? Yes, his middle name at birth was Winston, John Winston Lennon. The next question, though, is what did he change his middle name to in 1969? What did John Lennon change his middle name to in 1969? That's right, he changed it to Ono after Yoko Ono. John had never liked the name Winston and its association with Winston Churchill and national patriotism, so he changed it to Ono. The interesting thing about this, and you'll get an extra point if you knew this, according to the UK law, he could not fully revoke his given name, so his name instead became John Winston Ono Lennon. Okay, so the next question is, what was the working title of McCartney's big hit, Yesterday? Okay, maybe that was a little too easy, but his working title for Yesterday was Scrambled Eggs. So instead of Yesterday, it was Scrambled Eggs. That I've heard this one a lot, but I've always thought it was humorous, so I threw it in there. Here's an interesting one too. In which popular Beatles song can you faintly hear a Beatle exclaim a profanity? And I'm talking about the big one. Did you get it? So the song was, or is, you can still hear it, it's in the song Hey Jude. If you listen at about the 2-minute and 58-second point, and I'll link to a little video down below that isolates it, you can hear, it's believed to be Paul McCartney yelling out hell at a piano mistake. So that I always thought that was humorous. You can definitely hear it, and when you do hear it, you'll hear it every time you listen to it, because once you hear it, it just sticks out. The next question is number 6. We're going to have 10 of these. Name one of the 2 songs attributed to all the Beatles. So we all know that most songs were attributed to Lennon, McCartney, or Harrison, or Starkey. But one of the 2 songs that was attributed to all the Beatles. Okay, that one was a little tricky. You could have answered Flying, the instrumental from Magical Mystery Tour, or Dig It from Let It Be. Those have all Beatles names attributed to those songs. Number 7. Which guitarist famously played some lead guitar parts on Harrison's While My Guitar Gently Weeps? Was that too easy? The answer is Eric Clapton played some of the lead guitar parts on George Harrison's While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Apparently, George was frustrated with his bandmates. He didn't feel that they were paying enough attention to his compositions, so he had Eric Clapton come in and help him out a little bit. Number 8. In which year did the Beatles first appear on the Ed Sullivan Show? Extra points if you can give the exact date. Okay, I bet most of you got 1964, but the exact date is February 9th, 1964. They had 73 million viewers tuning in, which was a record up to that point. What was the first song the Beatles performed on the Ed Sullivan Show that night? My guess is if you were a screaming Beatle fan at the time that that show came out, you probably remember All My Loving being the first song they performed on the Ed Sullivan Show during their first performance. Then this one, I want to put a caveat in there. Before retiring to work to the studio, where did the Beatles perform their last live concert in 1966? So we're not talking about the rooftop concert. We're talking about the last concert in 1966 before the Beatles retired to the studio. That's right, Candlestick Park, San Francisco. It was on August 29th, 1966. The Fab Four played 11 songs in a 30-minute set before being whisked away by a Loomis armored car. The Beatles' last song in front of a live audience was Long Tall Sally. So I hope you did well. Let me know how you did in the comments, or if you want to debate any of my answers, and I could have screwed something up. It wouldn't be beyond me to screw up a quiz that I call easy. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't do well, that's okay, because I think it's just fun to learn new things, and that's what I love about Beatle fans. We love to talk about the Beatles, and we love to learn new little facts about them. So thank you for playing, and I will see you again shortly.